Alright, here is round one, and we are up against Baconator, somebody I do in fact know. Andres Prost. We played on the same team for the Pro Tour for Barcelona. A very good limited player, I'll say. I learned a lot of the format Avcen draft from him, and that's partially why I did so well. And I'm sure he's playing Red, White, Blue Delver. Interesting. No turn one play, which is usually a good sign, but the fact that I have Gutshot Stampcaster is actually kind of a bad sign. Because that means the only threat he might really have is... Okay, well this is not expected at all. I was going to say Geist to Saint Traft. He should probably name Path Exile. That's the only, I mean, especially if he doesn't know my deck very well. But either way, probably. Okay, Geist to Saint Traft. Well, he doesn't know my deck very well, because that card is not in it. But that also means he does not have any of his own Geist to Saint Trafts. It's a good giveaway for us. What is he playing then? Huh, chose to play on Snapcaster. I like it. But I do have a lot of them. I mean, this guy's not doing a whole lot of good anyway. I think I'll try to get in the way just to make him think I have Geist, I guess. I'm sure he's gonna be able to kill Snapcaster. Yeah. Well, hell, I could waste a Gutshot. Well, not even necessarily waste, but that would be really bad if he had a remand. I would just end up paying 4 life and getting nothing out of it. So we'll just play around remand. Sure. Still don't feel like walking into a remand. It feels really awkward if that were to happen. I guess I just trade. It's not that bad, really. Feels shitty wasting 3 Snapcasters, but fantastic. Kind of feels odd. He skipped 1 attack when he had this. And where's my remand when I need it? Grizzly Bear going the distance. Actually, don't need to do that just yet. Yeah, I actually don't want a Tectonic Edge. I'd rather have this than him be off land. There's that snare that I wouldn't have minded having. Number 10. And I sure wish I had a Colonnade. Oh, this Grizzly Bear is just gonna kill me. I think I have to bounce it. Probably should have upkeeped that, to be honest, but... I'm sure he probably... No, yeah, I think he would actually remand. There's like... Remand at this point is not getting him much more value than 2 damage. Okay, what is going on? He just didn't want to play it. I think this time he might actually name something that I have in my deck. Really? Well, once again, I'd actually rather have a land. Watery Grave. I feel like if that actually mattered, he wouldn't have played it. And I want to... The Pulsar Grid is actually really interesting because it both makes me want to play lands and want to hold lands for different reasons. So I'm playing it actually because I'd rather get the pulse back than have a land to discard. I don't know how he could be playing Red White Blue Delver without Geist of Saint Traft. And this probably gets pathed or something. But at least get a burn spell out of his hand is the way I'm seeing it. I'll just double path. I'll take one. So do I actually animate Colonnade then? Yeah, I suppose I do. So he's still holding that fetch land, which is actually good for pulse purposes. I highly doubt that would be something he's thinking about. What? you melee maged? I guess if he was really afraid of it, then that makes sense. Even if he plays it. But wow. Normally this type of situation is actually really good for me, but I don't have Colonnade in play, and I have tons of lands and no Pulse of the Grid, so... Okay, that'll do. Shit, I have to blow up my shackles. That was really weird, actually. Huh. So, with the two of these, though, and Academy Ruins, he's pretty much locked out except for burn spells. If he plays a creature, I'm getting back Shackles and taking it. If he plays Geist, I'll have to get back Explosives. So, just gotta stay out of burn range. See, if he's just playing Melee Mage in the regular Red White Blue deck, then what did he cut? Well, I don't know. I can't even be sure he has multiple Meddling Mages or very many of them. So whatever he cut is not really significant, I think, necessarily. I can't assume that he cut multiple Lightning Helixes or anything like that. There it is. waiting for that. Oh, this feels so good. So much better than Thirst for Knowledge. Yeah, we'll go again, I think. Why not? Yeah, I don't have Cryptic Mana this turn, but that's fine, I guess. There's no way I could have. I'd have tapped 2 blue every time I cast it. Could have held the Misty, but that would be stupid. I can let him have 1 turn where I don't have Cryptic Mana. He's gonna go find all of his lands now. Step Links is out of the question. So the Water Grave is for the sideboarding on Burial Rites plan, by the way. And it's possible he's playing Tribal Flames, but he's not though. He probably would have got his breeding pool. So I could throw away a Pulse, go to 4. They're like 4 is not really significant. I would have to be at multiples of 3. So that's not that bad. I think I do have Island still. Yeah. Actually, I might just want to ditch the last Pulse here. I think I've drawn enough cards for a while. Yeah, I guess. I just want these win conditions. So 5 mana for Colonnade, 3 mana for Click, 4 for Cryptic, 1 for Snare, 1 left over. Okay, that's fine. Do I have enough blue mana? 3, 6? Yeah, exactly enough. I actually should have counted beforehand. I think I'm gonna go ahead and click him now, so that I can see if I want to Cryptic this, so I can guarantee a kill next turn. Yep, looks like a Cryptic. And technically the correct play is to play the other Colonnade post-combat, but I wasn't too worried about that. Okay, well, it was a grindy one. Pulse the Grid came through pretty well. I'm pretty happy about Pulse the Grid, actually. I don't think I'm going back to Thirst. So I bring in 4 Finks, 2 Geist. The Geist just is another way to deal with his Geist, because that is the most difficult card to deal with. And I think Shackles are too slow. Maybe not necessarily though. Cryptic is a little too slow. Remand is not that great, but it's good against Snapcaster. On the draw, I think it's at its worst, obviously, but I don't want it. I also don't want the leak very much. Dispel I do want. I just almost forgot about that. So do I want to Shackles? On the draw, I think I just want the Click to deal with Delvers faster. On the play, I think I'll bring back Shackles. Actually, Wrath of God's not even out of the question. But I think it's a little slow. It's really bad against Remand. But it could just be better than Cryptic Command, I guess, technically. Especially on the draw. Yeah, that's actually a good thing to realize. I think this is the first time I've boarded that in, though, in this matchup. We'll see how it goes. Like, it is an answer to Geist, so... on the draw without a way to interact or on the early turns is pretty bad. Well, try to get lucky. Oh, this is gonna be bad. I have to pay 7 life on turn 1. If I want to dismember. Oh. I do this now because I don't want to walk into Spell Pierce or Remand. Even though I think if he has one of those and a threat, I'm just dead. Especially if I don't draw a land. Can't play Meddling Mage with that. I'm a 10. Well, he doesn't have to have a fetch land. If he led with fetch and then into mountain, it's possible he didn't have one. Does now. Top bottom for the visions. Almost stable. Well, that's against the same draft, probably. No, just Delver plus a Remand mana? Whew. That's awkward. So awkward. If I play it for 1, he probably wouldn't even remand it. Well, I guess I could have a land, so he may remand it in that situation. God damn it. Alright. Snapcast a bolt. And we are not dead. Okay, that was a bad land to draw. I mean, I suppose it's better than a colonnade. I'll cast this Wrath of God. Get remanded. No? What next? Guys the Saint Draft? Meet Guys the Saint Draft. Those two didn't like each other very much. And here we are. I guess I have to leave Cryptic open for Geist to Saint Draft, even though I'd like to Pulse Sorcery Speed. Actually, I'm just gonna get that out of the way. Well, he got me. So now it's pretty likely to have a burn spell by next turn. Bottom top. I'm gonna go ahead and hope to draw Kitchen Finks. Ooh, that was good. I should still cast this, I think. I can't cast both of these, so I might as well Pulse. Try to find land. And other stuff too. Snapcaster Dispel is going to be active. Oh, that's really awkward. I guess I could just Snapcast the path if I have to. How does he not have a burn spell? Maybe he does have a burn spell, but he put me on... He would have to put me on actual Dispel, because that's the only thing that would have saved me last turn. That, or he just doesn't have a burn spell. And now I do have actual Dispel. Like, he's not playing around that on that one turn. There's not really any way to play around Dispel. It's 1 mana. It always counters your instant. Okay, well, I think we're gonna play Snapcaster because we need a threat. Snapcaster, Pulsely Grid. Sucks that I'm not getting a Cryptic Command out of it, but it's not that big of a deal. When I'm this close to being dead. Kind of feels stupid to have played that, but at the time, I needed land, and I was just hoping to draw Finks. Still dead though. Yeah, I guess this is his time to Spell Pierce if he doesn't have it. He could also remand his Helix if he had that, or just actually Dispel at this point. Didn't have it though. Finks. And now I can cast Cryptic. Not gonna crack that. Yep, this is actually... Looks like we're gonna lock this one up after all. Whew. Wow, I didn't expect to win that one. Alright, so we're 1-0 now.